Hi, it's Maddie Roller. This is my fourth video for Module 15. I'm going to be talking to you about Front Row Ed. Okay, I selected this video because it's free to use. There is a deluxe version that teachers can pay for, but it's not necessary. You can still get plenty of resources through the free version. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. This has plenty of student and math reading practice. And assessments available so teachers can pinpoint exactly where they need to focus their instruction. There is specific fact practice based on the different domains. So if students are working on their, if they're struggling on division, then they're going to work on just long division, and then once they master that, they're going to move through to a different domain. And it's pretty cool how they have it set up. I'll show you that in just a minute. This is also available as an app. I have talked to teachers who have implemented this because I don't have this up and running in my classroom right now. But it works better on a tablet rather than on the cell phone, just because the screen is too small to really see everything. The goal for this website is to identify skills that students are still lacking. It will give everyone a pretest, or the teacher will assign a pretest to all the students, and then they can go back and backtest students if needed, so they can get the specific instruction on certain skills. This also provides students with interactive reading and math practice. Like I said, they can do this on the iPads or tablets or on different laptops, and they can log in from anywhere. It doesn't have to be at school, which some parents really like. Intended audience is students about 1st to 8th grade, and then different staff and parents, so they can implement this either at home or in school. If there's that communication piece, I really think it's benefiting the students even more. The standards that I chose for this are ISTE Teacher 2B, develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities. ISTE Teacher 2D, provide students with multiple and varied formative and summative assessments. CK1, candidates design lessons that reflect subject content and academic knowledge. All right, we'll go ahead and look at the website. Okay, so this is what you'll get when you go to Front Row Ed, and I already have an account that I just made, so you can go ahead and log in with Google. Okay, and like I said, I just made this account, so I don't have any students in mine, but I can kind of show you through it. So you can, this is where you would add a class. If I wanted to have students kind of work through there, this is where I'd do that. Or I could assign some math. If I wanted to add an assignment, I would need to add some students. I don't have any, but this is where I could do that. If I wanted to see what they had done, I could show that there. And same for ELA and social studies. So it's really cool that they have all 3 subjects there. For math, they have inquiry-based lessons. And you can look, like, let's see if I want to do a 5th grade lesson. Look at that. Okay, so this converting measurements, and it has it broken down by different days, has a video on what you're going to be doing, the objective, inquiry sheet, and then some different videos that you're going to go with it. Okay, so this is really useful for our Rocket Math that we're doing. Different teachers have been using this in our 30-minute leveled math groups. And then when we have that, and they can just go ahead and print this off and do this either paper pencil, or the students can do this on their iPads. Either way, it's right there. And then there are different printables that you can use for different standards and different activities. So if I want to do operations in algebraic thinking, I would go right here. And there's a lot of different activities and a lot of different topics. You can also see that it's aligned to the standards. So if you want to go straight to the standard and get something, you can go here too, which I think is really nice. For ELA, they have article reports. So you can work on either writing, reading, or student activities. So let's look at writing. So I don't have any students yet, but this is where I would go to do that. It's also going to, whoops, what did I do? Okay. So here for the articles, I can say I want to work on summarizing. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm not sure what's happening with my computer. Go ahead and click on summarizing. Maybe. Okay. So here we go. Some different ideas. So this is endangered species that also touches on science, but it works on claims and evidence, analyzing connections, summarizing, and main ideas. So if that's something that I had some kids that are really struggling on, I'll go ahead and select this article. Okay. And I can print it and pass it out, or I can assign this to my class. And then they can, once they log in, it will be under their on their dashboard. Okay. So it has some different vocab that we can work on. I know some teachers that are selecting the vocab out of their reading curriculum and having it assigned to their students so they can go ahead and work on that together, which is really helpful. They also have word study with the ELA. So if we go over here, okay, so there isn't any data yet because I don't have any students in my, but for the word study, like if students really need to work on suffixes or looking at words with where you drop the Y and add IES, this is where they could do that. I would have student log into student at Front Row Ed, but like I said, I don't have any students in mind. I just found out about this website. You can also work on reading, not just writing, which is really handy. And it has different reports that you can look at to see what skills are being targeted and who is really mastering it and who might need a little bit more practice. So yeah, this is Front Row Ed, and it really digs into math and reading. And social studies is new, but I'm really glad that they're starting to add that. So this is what they have for social studies. Let's see. Okay, so if we want to assign social studies, add an assignment, go here, say I want to do extraordinary women for grades 4 through 10. I could go ahead and activity vocabulary, student handout. And this is going to show me what that student handout is. So this is just talking about that introductory vocabulary for that unit. And it's going to talk about the part of speech, and there's a lot you can do with this. So the fact that it's including social studies is pretty great. All right. And that's Front Row Ed. Thank you.